but that's okay. I want to do for the podcast is advocate for the people my age on how, yes, we got our degrees and yes, we finished school, but we're already burnt out by the age of 21 to 25, 26, and we're all in this like little funk and we kind of don't know what to do, and we go out with our friends, we go out and party, but we say we're having fun, but we're like not really having fun being there. And I definitely had that feeling when I was out of town last weekend and I went bar hopping, and I was smiling, laughing, having fun, but as soon as someone stopped talking to me, I was like, I want to go home, I want to go to bed, knowing that I should be having fun and knowing the experiences that are in front of me and enjoying it, but it's hard because I feel like our generation, especially all the way up to my brother, um, we were just born with disadvantages. Like, come on, like we had to do high school through quarantine. We had we had all these things throughout our childhood for us to adulthood just be so negative, and we have to work through it, especially, and I don't want to get too much into it because it is the first episode, but like with the economy these days, like we cannot keep up with this world because it's moving too fast, when every time we try to keep up it pushes us back down. So it's always like a one step forward, two step back type of situation all the time. So I definitely want to talk about how we can all get through it together and what we can and do to make our lives a little bit more simpler instead of thinking about the big picture 24/7, because that's what I have a problem with. Like, I want to do this when I'm older, but that's all I think about and not the steps to get there, so it stresses me out 24/7 and all I want to do is sleep. And that's
Can,
about it.
can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
So when you go out and have fun or go to work and you're functioning, in when you said that as soon as someone stops talking to you, you feel like, hey, I want to go home and go back in bed. So internally, what does that feel like? Just for a second, is it a void of nothingness? Or is there negative, actual negative emotions attached to that? Like, I don't want to be here, or I'm feeling sad or hurt.